This is what I have learned about people who walk around talking about, I love my blackness, or I love my whiteness. I love my Asian. I love my Latino, man. It doesn't matter what it is. They walk around, they talk about that. Those people are the biggest racists on the planet. I don't care what your skin. If you're, I love my, why? Because they don't want to see anybody else around them. They don't want to see, and I might add, blacks can be racist. In fact, blacks are racist within their own race, if you will. Because in this country, if you are African, and your skin is black as coal, has anybody ever seen an African model? I mean, they have some black skin. Some of those women are absolutely knockout gorgeous. But let me tell you something. Blacks in this country look down upon them. Even if they're American, if you're an American and your skin is too dark, oh, no. In fact, who do we raise up to be icons of the black community, especially for female? We got Beyonce. She ain't so black. We got Halle Berry, another gorgeous woman, but she ain't all black either. I mean, Mariah Carey isn't dark enough, but she's half black. People remember that? I mean, we raise these, there are a lot of these musicians and actors, they call themselves African Americans, or at least part African American, and they're the ones that are being put on African American advertisements that are targeting African Americans. African American companies are using them to promote their products and services. You look at the magazines that tout African American or black life and lifestyle, and half the time, these women especially, they're what is often called as being half-tone. They're not really black. They don't have typical African American features. But we're supposed to, but hey, if you're darker than that, well, you're probably going to be discriminated against by other African Americans. Forget the general public. We're just talking African Americans now. And yet these same kids are running around these campuses talking about, I love my blackness. And we need a space for ourselves. Ourselves need a space. Need a space for what? I don't know what that means. You need a space? A space for what? To hide from the world or to promote your segregation? Your segregationist theories? Which doesn't help race relations, but you want to be separate. That doesn't help, mingling. I don't know. I don't understand how a country that can be so integrated as ours right now, where we have mixed race children who are now registering in the full percentage points in the census, which means it's at least 1%. I don't even remember what the Census Bureau said that the mixed race kids are percentage today, but it's over 1%. I mean, you're talking, that is now significant. We have more interracial couples than anywhere else on the planet at any other time in history. And I'm not just talking about blacks and whites getting together. It's black and Latino, black and Asian, white and Asian, white and Latino. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess if you're a white Latino, you can't be, it's not an interracial thing if you're with a white person then. Maybe we just need to stop dealing or stop defining all this racial crap. Because I find the ones that the ones that we always seem to read about and see about on TV and watch on videos and everything, they talk about all this racial issues and racial this and racial that. You often find out when you look into their history and their past that they're actually the ones that are fomenting the racial problems. It isn't the everyday person, because frankly, I think this country has generally speaking, the general population has pretty much moved past the race issue. And then you get certain people who can't let it go, who won't let it go. They push it and push it and push it, and they start forcing people, especially white people, to start looking at race, to start looking at skin color, when before they didn't want to, they didn't mean to, they didn't need to, they didn't see color. But all of a sudden it gets pushed in their face, you a racist, you this, you that. And now the poor white person in self-defense is starting to think, well, this black asshole over here. I mean, it's only natural. You push people hard enough, long enough, and far enough, they're going to retaliate. And they're going to retaliate in the way that you are attacking them. You're attacking them on race, they're going to retaliate via race. If you're attacking them on wealth status, they're going to retaliate via wealth status. You know, if you attack them constantly on social status, they're going to eventually retaliate based on social status. So these idiots out here that are running around on these college campuses right now, there is no safe space. This little Asian girl just found out she don't have a safe space. No, are we supposed to have individual segregated safe spaces now? So in this particular safe space, you can't bash black people no matter what. So I guess if you go to a different part of the college campus or the quad or whatever they want to call it, and you have an Asian safe space there, I guess maybe they can bash black people. But over in the black people safe space, obviously you can't bash black people. But the black people can bash the Asian people and the white people. Oh, and by the way, if the whites have a safe space, no, they're not allowed to have a safe space because they're white. But even if they did, blacks could go over there and bash white people because it's a safe space. And whites don't deserve to have their own safe space because they're white. But a black person can't go over to an Asian safe space and then start bashing Asians because the Asians ain't going to put up with it. But if a black person goes over to a white person safe space and starts bashing whites, all the whites start feeling guilty. They start, feeling shame. Oh man, this is terrible. We didn't know we were that bad. But you get a white person. No, a white person better not go over into a black person safe space and save anything because they might not get out of there alive, literally. Do we see the idiocy of all this? Do we not see the idiocy of it? And this is not going to blow over anytime soon. Because now that the inmates have given the run of the asylum, they've been given the permission by all these wonderful, now because these liberal, professors and liberal administrators, now they're all running scared. Well, if I try to block these kids now, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to let them do whatever they want because I'm scared. Well, now the administrators in college, they don't have any safe space. They don't deserve a safe space. I find it kind of, well, it's not ironic because it's typical of what liberals do not think beyond, because see, as I said before earlier this week, it's all about them. Them individually. It isn't about the whole. It isn't about society. It isn't about the masses. It's only about the individual to them. And the individual, as far as they're concerned, is only them. They don't care about anybody else. They only care about themselves. They pretend to care about others. I mean, they'll walk hand in hand and sing Kumbaya together, but they don't care about the person they're holding the hand with because it's not about the person they're holding the hands with. It's about them. That's what each one of them is thinking. Oh, it's about me, man. It's about me. Because they always walk around saying, well, to me or for me or the way I think or the way I feel. There's no we in any of their vocabulary. Just listen to these people. These 18 to 21-year-olds talk. They're like Obama. It's me and I, not we and our. This is my country. No, this is our country. No, this is my country. Our country. No, this is my school. No, it's everybody who goes there. It's everybody's school. Well, it's my school. It's everybody's school. Yeah, you can say that's your car. You can put your hands on it and say, my car. Got it. It's private ownership of something. But you don't privately own the country or the college. You are one of many, many, many owners. So, no, it's not all about you individually. But that's how they listen to them talk. Read what they write. Read their posts. Read their articles. Read their tweets. Read their Snapchats. Whatever. Instagram. Read it. You will see that most of the time of anybody, anybody under the age of 25, it's all about them only. There is no we or our or us. It's me, myself, and I to them. And look, they look to the one person who's the biggest me, myself, and I person of all, and that's Obama. And you ever listen to Obama give a speech? And when he's talking about certain things in the government, I'm the president, and I'm not going to allow this, and I'm not going to allow that, and I'm not going to let this happen, and I'm going to do something about this, and I'm going to use my pen for that, and I'm going to write an executive order. There's no the Constitution. There's no we as the American people. There's no I don't believe that we or us. It's all about I, me, me, me. I mean, even when he gives a State of the if he doesn't, you know what? Here's a drinking game for you. Here's a wonderful drinking game for you. The next State of the Union address. Anytime the president uses a singular or a possessive, a self-possessive, me, myself, I, mine. Anytime the president uses a self-possessive identifier, take a drink. Pick your alcohol. Doesn't matter. Shot. Take a swig of beer. Take a gulp of wine. Just take a drink. I guarantee you, by the end of the State of the Union speech in January, you will be completely hammered, trashed, totally out of it. You're going to be slurring your words. You believe what President just said? You're going to be slurring your because that's how often he refers to himself in the first person in a self-possessive manner. And these kids on these college campuses all over the country, college campuses, college campi, they're doing the same thing. Because, hey, this is all part of the liberal mantra about kids being, you're special. You're such a special person. Oh, we're trying to build your self-esteem because you're so special. But they tell every single kid that they're special. But all the kid after a while hears is that it's all about me. I'm special. Frankly, if everybody's special, then how is anybody special? Frankly, nobody's special. We're all the same. We're all created equally. But we're running around teaching our kids, you're so special, you're precious. We don't want to hurt this little child's creativity, their feelings. We don't want to put them in a box. Man, we don't want to harm them in any way. Yes, because they're so special. You're special, especially special. This is what they grow up thinking. And we're seeing the results of this specialness. Even though these kids don't realize it, that all of them were said to be special, but no, all they heard was that they were special. That's all that counts. So it comes down to it is me. Me, 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 me. Not you, not we, not us, but we. So I got to have a safe space. Not you, me. That's why they can boo that Asian girl. Because all of them around there saying, I got to have a safe space, but not her. Because me doesn't include her. Just me. As long as I got the safe space, that's all that counts. I don't care if she's got one or not. I got to have the safe space. It's all singular and possessive, and it started from kindergarten.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare.